Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing the future of elemental powers in Ninjago Dragons Rising, and what future new powers could possibly look like. Now with that being said, Ninjago fans have reacted very positively to Ninjago Dragons Rising thus far. However, one of the biggest criticisms that I've seen towards Dragons Rising, at least in terms of part 1, was that the new elemental powers, those of course being Tech and Heat, were not really the best ideas for elemental powers, especially Heat. I've seen a lot of criticism regarding Heat. A lot of people just think it's a worse version of Fire, and it doesn't really do anything different aside from what Fire already does. In all fairness, we really haven't seen the full potential to Wildfire's Heat power, but the existence of the Heat elemental power got me thinking. Because a lot of Ninjago fans consider it to be so similar to Fire, and because the Ninjago series itself even points out these similarities, in the future of Dragons Rising, will we see more new elemental powers that are in reality just slight variations of powers that we already have? For example, the Fire and Heat comparisons have already been made, but what about a Frost or a Snow elemental power? Of course, being derivative of the Ice power. Same deal with something like Thunder being derivative from Lightning, Lava being derivative from Earth. Now, I do believe in the future of Ninjago Dragons Rising we will see more elemental masters pop up with new elemental powers, but I really hope that this isn't the case, because sure, with Heat being similar to Fire, that's only from what we've seen thus far. Like I said, Heat still has a lot of room to grow and develop into its own special power, thus making it completely different from Fire and making it a little bit more of a unique and individual elemental power. With something like the theoretical Thunder power, for example, well, what would Thunder do differently than the Lightning elemental power, if that makes sense? I feel like a lot of folks have this concern, and ultimately I don't think Ninjago will do something like this. And even though a lot of people also think the Tech power that Sora has is kind of stupid, for lack of a better term, it's obvious that Tech is not derivative of another existing elemental power. I'd even go as far as to say that Heat will eventually become its own thing entirely. And I feel like once the Ninjago series does decide to introduce more powers, they will go more so in the direction of Tech, where it's a brand new power altogether. I mean, sure, it might seem kind of lame compared to other elemental powers out there, but not every power that we have so far is an absolute winner either. Bottom line, I feel like a lot of Ninjago fans are concerned that the future elemental powers that Ninjago Dragons Rising does introduce are going to be really similar to powers that we already have. And while that may be the case right now with Heat and Fire, I don't think we need to worry that much about this. I'm sure Ninjago will introduce some amazing elemental powers at some point down the line. All we have to do is be patient and hold out hope. With that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. What is your dream elemental power? What power do you think Ninjago should introduce one day? Leave all your thoughts down below, and hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.